Well, hey everybody, it's me again. I'm here to, continue my, first of all today, we're starting with this. It's time to continue my quest to get good in this here Super Mario Bros. So, let's hop to it. Let me just get my cover art correct here. And where it be? Oh yeah, it's called Mario Duck Hunt in my thing. All right, I gotta change it to just Super Mario Bros. Because I'm not gonna stream Duck Hunt anytime soon. And whenever I want to play a Mario game, I scroll down to the Super. So, yeah, that's that. All right, let's get our game volume going here. Get that about there. All right. Let's hop into it. So yeah, we're just playing like warpless Mario, and this game is really fun, but then I also want to get better at it. All right, there we go. Let's do it. Oh boy, this looks good. Gosh, I wonder if there's a trick to the to that mushroom buffer. Because I feel like sometimes you really get it, and sometimes you just don't. And I wonder, my biggest thing is I wonder if it really is a second jump, or if it just continues the momentum that you already had that you would lose if you didn't do it. Whoa, well, we had a shitty stair ascent there. Oh, geez, I'm like in a really dumb spot. There we go. Much better. Tiku, tiku, tiku. All right. Well, thank you for the host there, Psycrab. Whoop. Oh, shit. I tried to jump an extra square. Oh! To make it so that if it hopped, it wouldn't hop over the square, but then I just slid off the edge. Alright, no problem. Sounds like those need to be louder. Also, quality options are gone. Really? Weird. Is that like a thing with everybody? Or maybe they'll come back once I'm streaming for more than 5 minutes and get like 2 more viewers? I don't know. Or is that like an actual thing where they have stopped doing quality options for everybody? Alright, we actually need this mushroom. Ooh. That was a little treacherous. And get those things. Seb the Muffin, what's up? This has to be emulator? It's not, buddy. This is no emulator. Oh. You're just trying to get me to show the goods. Boom! There's my NES. It has been modded, so it's got a blue light instead of a red light. But that's it, dog. And it's into the FrameMeister, and it's on the TV. Oh, let's get a sweet transition here. Yeah, that looked awesome. Hey, Becky. All right, let's get going. Bip, 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 bip. Okay, I'm gonna get good at this game. You guys just wait. You guys just wait for the day that you watch me play it and you're gonna be like, damn, that guy's good at Mario. Oop. I guess I should be fire-powering him. There we go. I should have just fire-powered him right away, but... You know. I don't know. Oh, God, that fucking... Alright, you guys. I caved, and I did a thing. And I made these. But... fucking Frankerfaces has these annoying-ass options that I hate. Like, next to people have fucking FFZ badges now? That's so annoying. I know I can get rid of them. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright, where's the... advanced. Chat appearance. Additional badges. Get that shit out of here. It's annoying. I already turned it off one time. I'm having a lot of trouble here. I can't get Frankerfaces off my fucking screen. There we go. Okay. Anyway. You have a badge because Lilia donated for you. Oh, okay. No, I don't think it's something that you have to turn off. It's something that people with FFZ have to turn off. I'm not sold yet. I'm not sold on the whole FFZ thing. I think it's stupid still. I did it for now, and we'll see what happens, though. I'm trying it out. But anyway, let's get back to being good at Super Mario Brothers. Oh, okay, we were running out there. That was a little risky. What up, Rocket Science? It is, it's going swell. I should add Muffin Man. Oh. Okay. See, that's what I need help with, is, why don't I just make... yeah, but that's the kind of thing that I need help with, is, like... You know, I don't know what emotes to add. It's a confusing system. I don't really like the system where it doesn't just add more emotes. It's like you have to specifically go in and add them, and you can only have so many. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then not everybody can see them because not everybody has the thing. And then like you do have it, but for some reason can't see the things that I just put. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Most people have it. I mean, you have to restart chat? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Alright, so we gotta get all these coins, which is a lot easier when you're big. Yeah, we're kicking ass. Ooh. Boom! How old is my cat? Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, you said your cat is chilling with you. My cat is like 3 or 4. I think he's 4 now. Both of them are 4. They're the same age. They're not from the same litter, my 2 cats, but they are the same age. Oh! Oh, there we go. Yours will be 12 this year. Alright, alright. The thing with cats, I love my cats. You know, they got little personalities, they're cute and all that. But man, don't you just want to have a kitten again? You get to have a kitten for like 6 months, and then you have to have a cat for like 15 years sometimes. And I love cats, it's just that it's just that kittens are like, oh, kittens are just the best thing that the universe ever invented. What Voogie said. Some of them live to be 20. Exactly, yeah. Somewhere between 15 and 20 years. I would guess. Same for puppies? I think an adult cat is better than a puppy. Dogs are just so much lower on the list for me. I would take a cat over a puppy, no doubt. You think this looks better than Lost Levels? Oh, you were watching Lost Levels yesterday? So Lost Levels was on the Wii. We were playing on the Wii Virtual Console. Whoa. I feel like I went through the bottom of that girder. I also think nothing would be better than a puppy. Like, I'm saying that I'll take a cat over a puppy. I would also take nothing over a puppy. I would way rather just not deal with it. But that makes me wonder about cats, though. I might take nothing over a cat. Just not have to deal with cat anymore. Like I said, I love cats. They're cute, and they have little personalities, and that's great. But I don't know if I want them all the time. And by that, I just mean, like, if it weren't for my girlfriend, I don't think I would have gotten the cats. Maybe I would have. Oh yeah, you mentioned that, Seb. The cat that's been hanging out on your window that you're allergic to. Oh! Yeah! Oh, I did the flex retro. That's pretty cute. You open your window and it comes in on the windowsill. But it doesn't actually come into your house. Ah, 14. I swear you can get 15. I feel like that one is harder to not warp than it is to warp. It's like hard to not warp in that level. It only brings you to level 5, or the world 5. So it only skips 2 levels, but I don't want to do that. I want to play all the levels. Look at this fun level we get to play now. Is the underground supposed to be sewers and Mario's plumbing down there? Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be a sewer, I don't know. Because, you know what, let me tell you, it took me a long time in my life to realize that the pipes in Mario are because he's a plumber. That took me a very long time to realize. Yeah. You know, Mario was originally a carpenter? Originally as in, like, I think in Donkey Kong, he was supposed to be a carpenter. Which is, like, I guess why you're climbing up girders and stuff in that game. Got Magic the Gathering working, but no one joined your match. The help menu crashes? Oh, jeez. Yeah! I had to stop and read that for a minute. Well, maybe, maybe we'll have to queue up a game. Like be friends on there and then do a challenge and see if we can get a game going. Whoa, I went through a... I went through a block again. You're watching Milwaukee Bucks versus Charlotte Hornets. How cool would it be to be in the NBA making millions to play basketball? Yeah, I mean, lots of people want to be sports people and make lots of money to play sports. Whoa. Oh, geez, I didn't do this right. Okay. We got this, though. There we go. Firepower. Firepower's a little OP. Oh, geez. I've really slowed down quite a bit here, though, trying to play all safe. Oh no! I wanted to get more coins out of that. Pop. Whoops. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, in order to like have a friends list and do a challenge, I'm sure we would have to be you'd have to have the actual game. But as far as just you joining a match, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you play with somebody else who is in the trial or not. But I'm sure that I would have to have a standard deck, which I don't. I could just... Could I even? Yeah, I could just put 60 islands in a deck and then see if I can just see... No! See if I can just see you in the lobby. Yeah, I was gonna say something like that, Boogie. That, like, being an athlete is probably a lot harder than it seems. But then I remembered that, like, they can, like, domestically abuse their children and stuff, and it doesn't actually seem to matter. People just forget about it. But of course, there's all kinds of angles to even that. Okay. Hoop! No, what? What did I hit up there? Was that not an actual jump, but like a buffered jump and from the mush? Damn. Oh. Damn it! Alright, 5-4. Giving me a little bit of trouble here. First time I'm gonna not be able to firepower the Bowser. Yup! Oh, I don't have a... I'm out of my drink. Oh yeah, I could just get my own trial again, sure. Make a second account, make that Richard Chaff account I've been talking about. Alright, I don't think we got this. Nope. Too bad. Oh! Okay. Play-by-play, I started to run to the right, then I hung back a little bit to decide whether, or deciding that I was gonna get these, but then I decided to go back forward. God damn it. I decided to go back forward because I realized that Lakitu throwing Spinies might screw me in there. And then at that point, I was moving too slowly to clear that gap. You can just log in as a trial account and you don't have to make an account. Oh! Well then. Ooh! I gotta focus on Mario. There it is. There we go. Man, I was just rocking before. Focus Daniel-san? Who's Daniel? Are you trying to figure my name out? Are you just gonna start throwing names out until I react as if it's my name? Because it's not Daniel. Ah, Karate Kid. Yes, Mr. Miyagi. You know what is dumb? And I think everybody said this, is that they made that reboot of Karate Kid, right? A remake. It was a remake, not a reboot. They made that remake of Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and was it Lil Bow Wow? No. Who was the kid? Anyway, they did a remake of it with Jackie Chan. But Jackie Chan is Chinese and karate is Japanese. They should have made him the Kung Fu Kid. Hang on. Oh, jeez. Hang on. There we go. Oh, it was Jaden Smith? No way. You don't remember it being Jackie Chan? I really think it was Jackie Chan. Yeah! It's Hollywood, they figure people won't notice. Yeah, yeah. It was Jaden Smith. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't pay attention to Hollywood very much. Well, you know what? I kind of do. Because I watch like every review that's on Half in the Bag because I love Red Letter Media. So in that sense, I do pay a little bit of attention to Hollywood. But anyway, from what I've seen of movies that Jaden Smith is in, it kind of doesn't seem like he wants to be an actor. It kind of seems like Will Smith really wants him to be an actor. Okay. Let's check the first four so that we don't scroll the screen too far. What? I know it's not this one, but still. When you have that many, you think that there's gotta be something. Bricks, I mean. Oh! Alright, alright. You're getting me, World 7. Okay, there we go, there we go. And get him! Hammer to Skull, no good. Cannibal Corpse has been teaching me all wrong. That song Hammer Smashed Face made it seem awesome. Oh, I didn't get the extra life! World 7 is the world that I can never remember where the extra life is. And I don't, like, think to look for it. I met the prerequisite also. I got all the coins in 6-3. You know what? Fuck those coins. Alright, alright. Bloopers, man. Get away from me. Alright. I keep, every time I hit the flagpole, I just instinctively reach for a drink. I don't have one right now. That's fine. We're gonna do one, by the way, kind of the plan right now is to do like one Mario playthrough a day. Before I do anything else, every time I stream now, we're gonna start with the Mario playthrough. Because I'm gonna get good. They put the fucking Koopas right where they're gonna get you. I feel like I should ignore the coins in this level, but how am I ever gonna get good if I do that? You just gotta, You just gotta jump a little farther on that one. Specifically this Mario game, Seb. I need to get good at it before I tackle Mario 2. That one, you gotta jump a little farther so that you can get the Koopa. Okay, now we're rocking. Yeah. Whew. Every day you start up Steam, Subnautica has an update. Oh, yeah. It's in early access, right? Oh, that's right. This level extremely intuitively teaches you how to do it every time. Whoops. Oh, that was close. Woo. Alright, World 8 is nothing. I mean, for a while I prided myself on being able to beat this game, except that I warped. But I was able to, you know, throw in Mario 1 and warp through the game pretty easily. However, now I realize that that's stupid, and I should be able to do it warpless. Is this not the one? Hang on. There it is. So it is the one with the Buzzy Beetle in it. Almost done. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's an NES game. If you're good at it, it ends up going by pretty quickly. I'm playing pretty slowly too, like I'm slowing down a lot. I love that part. How it has one coin in each ditch and then a 2 wide between them, and then after that it has one with 2 coins between each, with 1 wide between them. It's just, it's pleasing to me. Alright. Oh, it actually comes out in May, that's cool. I'm looking forward to a game called Strafe that comes out, I think, in May. I'm really glad it's not in early access, because, like I've said, I just don't care for early access. I would rather their development cycle not be interrupted by having to do a bunch of dumb bug fixing and optimization before they have to, you know? Uh-oh! Oh, I fucked up. Me and Flex always seem to be speedrunning it? What are you talking about? Mario? I mean, this game flows. The thing is, Super Mario Bros., this game, it flows. So like when you're playing it, when you're kicking ass, it looks like you're. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm always running in this game. I never really release the run button. And yeah, the game just, it flows so well that it does often look like you're trying to go really fast, but really it's just because that's, I don't know, that's how you play the game, man. Alright. Oh no! That's so bad. Because now we don't get firepower. I might actually die here because of that. Alright. Never mind, I didn't die. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Alright, didn't die. Last level. Last level and we don't have firepower, but we do have big. So having big is pretty important. The thing is that there's no power-ups in this level, so... Oof, alright. Oh. Should we do wrong warp? Oh, wrong warp fucked me. I'm never doing wrong warp again. I feel like it always gets you hit by a cheap. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the flex retro. Nailed it. That's gonna make this part so much easier in the future. Oh, jump again, you dickhead. No, not like that! Fuck! Alright, I got this. Ooh. Thanks, Melon. How are you? How you enjoying your Lobos Jr. sub? What? Wait, what's happening? Where am I? Okay, right, we're in this part. Alright, not doing wrong warp this time. It fucked me. Can't see what? I can see your Lobos Jr. sub. I know that that's a Lobos emote. I saw you in Zolda's channel earlier, boasting your Lobos sub. And of course I can see regular sub emotes, it's just Frankerface's emotes that I didn't have, and I do have now, by the way. So get that shit out of here, Melon. But of course you can see regular emotes, that's just a Twitch thing. Oh, there was only one Koopa right there. Bip. Yeah. Yeah. And then I added like a couple Zolda emotes because I like them. But I don't know what you guys want for emotes. Probably a bunch of annoying stuff that I'll hate. Bunch of pictures of dogs barking and shit. Okay. There we go. Done. Did it. Desu Kawaii emotes? Okay. Alright, alright. I can look for a few of those. Man, that only took 40 minutes. Let's run it back. A magic emote? Alright, alright. Alright, I will take notes of these things. I'll give you better than a regular just picture of magic. I'll have my girlfriend draw an adorable picture of magic and then pixelize it. Because the emotes are 28 by 28, right? So I think that it looks good if they are, if they're pixel art. Wings of V emotes? Good idea. You know what's funny about the Wings of V emotes is Solgren used to have an emote of Fiora, of a salty Fiora. Like Fiora with a mad look and salt pouring on her head. And he took that one off because he said nobody used it. Well, I think the reason that he took it off really was that he said it didn't fit his channel. And so... But I have a picture of it still. I don't know though, that would make me feel weird. A custom mod badge for your channel? That's kinda cool. That's a lot cooler than just having like... When I got Franker Faces, all of a sudden I could see all these people with badges because they had donated to Franker Faces. Get that shit out of here. That's stupid. Not showing boobs or butts. Well, I think it's, whatchamacallit. Those words didn't make sense. I lost that sentence in the middle of it. Oh no, it's because he doesn't get salty because he streams like drawing and stuff, you know? Not really something where salt happens. Alright, I'm gonna start having to take notes. We need Muffin Man for Seb. We need an adorable picture of magic. We need... And then Desu Kawaii emotes. Oh, and I asked Nicole to draw me a cute version of Delver. So maybe when I play Magic and I play Delver of Secrets, because it's the best, we can have emotes for that. Alright, I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand why this is a good thing. And yes, I'm just starting over, Seb. I got to the end of the game and I was like, well, that took 40 minutes. I just want to play Mario again. This game is so awesome. Sometimes I just sit and giggle to myself about how great Super Mario Bros. Is. Because it's like, do you remember what video games were like when this game came out? This game's like a joke. It's like, Nintendo, get out of here with your great graphics, your incredible, amazing, now prolific soundtrack, your fucking smooth as silk controls, your wonderful, like, weird mushroom pipe plumber aesthetic that you have going that gives your game personality. It's like, get this game out of here and into fucking Valhalla, where only the gods may dine on its glory. Humans do not deserve this game. With our Ataris. Alright. Would I ever play through Mario RPG on stream? We actually started Mario RPG at one point. We didn't finish it. We played it like one time, got really far, but didn't ever finish it for some reason. Both Flex and I have both we've both played that game in the past and beaten it, and that is a wonderful, wonderful game. Mario RPG is lovely. I own it. It's sitting next to me. And, and we have played it. And I'm sure, so to actually answer your question, I am sure at some point we will return to it and we will finish it. We might even just start over and play the whole game because for some reason we didn't before. Oh shit, I didn't swim at the right pace. Oh geez, I looked over at chat because I didn't think there was a Cheep Cheep in front of me. Newer games can't seem to have an iconic character. I think a lot of newer games have iconic characters, but let's try and think of some. The first one that comes to mind is Nathan Drake. However, Nathan Drake is, I don't know, he's kind of an everyman. His defining character trait is that he's a smarmy, sarcastic asshole while he's a mass murderer at the same time. So, I don't know if that really counts. I love Uncharted, by the way. There's Kratos. I don't know if Kratos is really, like, nowadays, though. If we're talking nowadays, I don't know how far that means we're going back. Kratos started on the PS2, so, you know, I think that's pretty good. There's Maru from Persona. I implore you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Shin Megami Tensei Maru. M-A-R-U. Whoops. Haven't played the last one yet, of Uncharted. Yeah, I've played a lot of Uncharted 4, but I didn't end up finishing it. Just because, like, I don't know, other stuff came out. I was really enjoying it, though. Sometimes I feel like I just cannot enjoy AAA games, but I think the Uncharted games are really good. Uh-oh. Master Chief? Ugh. Bleh. Yeah, Microsoft has Master Chief and Marcus Phoenix, but I don't know. I guess a lot of people know who Master Chief is. Okay, when you say iconic though, I mean, we gotta talk about the level of Mario. Like, Mario is one of the most popular cartoon characters ever. I would bet you that more people in the world at this point could tell you who Mario is than Bugs Bunny, you know? If you showed a picture of Mario and a picture of Bugs Bunny to every single person in the world, I bet a higher percentage of people would be able to name Mario. And I don't think any characters nowadays are necessarily getting that much recognition. I mean, Mario's been around forever, though, so that helps. Lara Croft is certainly a long-running, loved character. Lara Croft, though, I mean, she went through a reboot, so I don't know, though. That always makes it tough for me to think of it even as the same character. Because the new Tomb Raiders, they are a reboot, right? Or are they prequels? Did I miss the extra life? I don't remember. Yeah, Marcus Phoenix is Gears of War. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I mean, no one cares about Marcus Phoenix. There's Gordon Freeman. But yeah, you're totally right. Characters from recent games don't have as much pull. Yeah, Mario doesn't really have continuity, I wouldn't say. You're right about that. Like, what's the timeline of Mario? I don't care. Zelda's kind of like that too. Like, oops, there is an official chronology of Zelda, but who cares about the chronology of Zelda? If it's not if it's not apparent in the games what the chronology is, then it's not important. So, like, who really cares? I suppose if you get really into it, you can care, you know? Like, I would be interested to know the actual timeline of, like, the Souls games. Is there an official chronology? Yes. Of Zelda, yes there is. And, spoilers, it splits. It is a splitting timeline. There's parts where it says, like, okay, so here's the timeline of games that happens after this event in which Link fails. And here's the events. Or no, it's not that Link fails. It's like at one point there is a catastrophe. And one of the games is what would happen if Link returned, and one of them is if he didn't. And I want to say it's like Wind Waker is if the hero did not return. Because in that game you actually are just a little kid and not like a reincarnation. I'm not sure if that's completely right. I agree, Seb. Souls games are made so that time is distorted. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean like phasing in between worlds and that kind of stuff. Like, Solaire kind of even says that a little bit in Dark Souls when you first meet him. Oh, I should have trusted that I buffered a jump. So I buffered a jump during that animation, but I didn't trust it. If you guys don't know about, like, buffering jumps in this game, I'll let you know what I mean next time I get a power-up. Or I can just do it right now. Check it out. If I pause the game, then I hold A and I unpause it, Mario jumps. It's very similar when you collect a power-up. If you begin holding A, while you hit the power-up, or during the power-up animation, he will jump right afterward. Which is nice, because if, like, in that position, I need to jump immediately, but I don't want to have to wait for the end of the animation and then time a jump when I know that the animation is done. No, you just start holding A, and he'll jump when it's done. You can buffer in Super Metroid. Is that useful anywhere in the speedrun? Like, is there a time where that's, like, the specific... it's needed? Because there is also a thing in this game where you can get I believe you can get an extra jump out of the buffers. Oh, right, I can't do it now because it doesn't do the animation. I want to say there's some way to get like a little bit of extra lift using the buffer than you would normally get. But I haven't really been able to figure out how to reliably do it yet. I think what it might be, I just realized what it might be, is you might have to actually release A before you hit the power-up and then start holding it again at that point. I'm not sure. Strat called the Mission Impossible. I love names like that. You guys are always talking about a full halfie. I don't really know what that is, but it sounds funny. I like the name. But yeah, if you guys want to learn some shit about Super Mario Bros., even if you don't plan on speedrunning the game, I would recommend watching Darbian's full walkthrough of this, or speedrun walkthrough of this game, that just explains all the tricks and in every level, and how frame rules work and different like buffering at different parts and all that kind of stuff. Just because you just learn a lot about the game Mario, and it's really interesting. Frame rules are the most interesting thing, I think. I keep jumping through that. It's really weird. Oh, I should have gotten a drink after I beat the game, because now I'm reaching for my drink a bunch again. All I have is this isopropyl alcohol for cleaning games. Oh, if I can get one more life without dying, we can have A lives. Uh-oh. Again, didn't do this right, but that's fine. There we go. Just gotta be careful is all. Fire is OP. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, geez. Okay. I always slide too far. You can get a bunch of coins out of that brick if you're just right on it. Here's when I start to slow down a bunch, apparently, in the run. But yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful in these levels. Bip. This game, there's 8 worlds, 4 levels per world. Which is a design that I've always really liked. Just the idea of this is level 5-3. I really like that terminology. Which is part of why I love the design of Demon Souls just as much as Dark Souls. Because you can talk about level 5-2, you know? With Demon Souls, but you can't with Dark Souls. This is gonna be bad. Oh, jeez. Oh! Yeah, so there's 4 levels in each world, and what's interesting is you'll notice that I really go after coins only in the -3 levels. And the reason for that is that if you get all of the coins in a -3 level, then then the next -1 level will have a secret life. Will have a hidden life. It's always in the same spot, but it's only there if you got all those coins. Ugh. You guys don't get to see the A lives because I died. Come on. I forgot what the fireballs are called. They have names. A name and an XY designation? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that is how you do it. Okay. I get it now. You have to release A before you collect the power-up. Oh, you just got your JP card? Nice. So the JP one is faster, I'm guessing, than the American one? Like the run is a little bit faster? "40 seconds faster due to text." Okay. Oh, it's not A. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I have crown 0 lives. It's like 10, but for some reason instead of a 1 on the 10, it's a crown. No idea why that is. But I wonder if that's what the reference is in Mario 3D Land. You can get crown lives. Like you get up to 999, and then you get crown 00, and from then on, there's a digit after 9 called crown. You can eventually get crown, crown, crown. And I wonder if that's a reference to this game. Or who knows, maybe it's just my cartridge that does that. But that I doubt. It would be too uncanny. Pop! Oh, jeez. Does that vine do nothing? Which vine? If I'm hitting a vine and then running by it, there are some vines in this game that take you like up to a cloud area where you can collect a bunch of coins, and I just don't care for stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, now you're in the clouds and you collect coins for a minute. Bleh. Who cares? I want to play the fun level. Whoops. What's up, Dracodon? How's Mario going? It's fantastic. I already beat it once, and it was so much fun that I decided to just play it again. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Okay. 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 There we go. Whoop. Nice. I think this is the one that I never get to firepower. It's a blooper! Oh, this is the level. Okay, this is the level where I gotta pay attention to where the hidden life is, because I always forget it. It's not up here, is it? This would be too much like the World 4 hidden life. I don't think it's up there. I'm just hoping to remember the spot when I see it. Uh-oh, there we go. Yeah, I just don't recognize any spots. Somewhere in that world, there is a hidden life. Or in that level. Gnome Almighty? Toad is giving you the middle finger? I know, dude! I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment. But yes, he's given the double deuce. If you guys haven't looked, this time when I get to a castle, look at Toad. He gives you the double deuce. He's like, fuck off, dude. I'm not your princess. But thanks for saving me, I guess. I'm sorry I'm not your princess. Instead, you just saved a lowly fucking Toad. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Fucking bloopers, man. Get that Cheep out of here. Oh, no. Oh, they fly so they swim so slowly. I hate bloopers. They are the death of me. Get out of there! Oh my god. I got 2,000 on the flagpole. World 7's hard, man. World 8 would probably be harder if I didn't have so much practice on it. But like I said, I used to always pop in this game and... Shit! I used to always pop in this game and beat it by warping. So I've done World 8 plenty. Thought I could run under that thing. What? What? That Cheep turned that Koopa around. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah! There's so much shit. I mean, there wasn't too much shit on the screen there. It was just that I wanted to jump behind the Koopa and jump off, but then the Cheep turned the Koopa around. So then he was walking towards the edge where I wanted to jump off. Guys, isn't it clever that the solution is bottom, middle, top when the platform is angled low to high? It's a very clever way to tell the player how to do that part. I guess you guys might not understand that part loops if you don't do it exactly right. If you don't go bottom, middle, top, that part loops. Oh, I was too timid about it. Alright, so here we are, World 8. The world that I should be able to do pretty well because, like I was just saying, I've played through this game warping plenty of times. Sometimes you just die, though. Sometimes you get your Mario killed. Whoops. All right. we get some coins here. I gotta remember where the extra life is, too. Oh, I might have already passed it. Shit. It's between two pipes with a Buzzy Beetle. Yeah, I definitely already passed it. Damn. Alright, I always take a moment there to let him bounce over me. Then we at least get an extra life here. And the nice thing about this life is that it's here every time you start the level. So, as long as you die before the checkpoint, you don't run out of lives on this level. And you, I think that means you net gain a level. Yeah. $14 might be the max. It just always feels like I could have squeezed a 15th out of there if I did it perfectly. All right. Eight, 3. Here we go. Oh, I could have gotten him too with that. Oh, and then I got hit. That's fine. Uh-oh, this is... Oh, that was so bad! This is the same as last time. Now I'm not gonna have firepower again, I only have big. Oh, and I get it now. The jump buffer. Shit. Okay, I don't even have big now. But that's alright, you can do the last castle small. You have to most of the time. If you get here big, you get one try, and if you fail it, then the rest of your tries are small, so, you know. I beat it small more often than not. That was not good. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking over at chat. I thought that I could just hold run to the right for the beginning of the level and then look over, but no, at that point in the castle, you're already dead. Alright, I gotta really make up for that now. Bip, bip, bip. Alright, this is the hard part. Well, if you're small though, you can just walk across the bottom and it's slow, but it's fine. Alright, gotta do the flex retro. Here we go. Flex taught me this trick. Boom! You just go for it, man. And it really kind of trivializes this part. Boom. Like, that part is really hard because you used to have to dodge the hammers and then wait for the hammer bro to jump and run under him as he jumps, but then stop so that you don't fall down the pit. And you can't just jump immediately because the fireball might come up and hit you. So like that part used to be a big problem. But no, it turns out if you just jump over the pipe at just the right spot, you just boom, you land right on the hammer, bro. Okay. I'm enjoying this game. I think it's time to play Megami Tensei? What do you guys think? Do we play Megami Tensei? I could play a little bit more Magic the Gathering, because I've just been really enjoying that lately. Well, by lately, I mean, I enjoy Magic the Gathering, but I did just buy a new deck. I bought a new Pauper deck. Is that a yes for Megami Tensei? And don't just say yes again. Ah! No. Alright, let's play Megami Tensei.